The American dream is a lie. For too many people in Black and brown communities, hard work alone isn't enough to land a house with a white picket fence or the financial security it symbolizes. For too many of us, dreaming is all we can do. We followed the rules, played the game, clocked in, work hard, clock out, repeat, in the pursuit of a dream that remains just out of reach. We've listened to the elders we love tell us to get a good job and not lose it. And we've watched as those same elders worked until their bodies broke down, robbing them of the opportunity to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Even though they fought for it, the money made them do it. The need to work sometimes harder and longer than others in order to take home the same paycheck took more from them than they realized or were willing to admit. There was little to no room for luxuries such as brand new cars, furniture, or vacations. Money was solely for the purpose of taking care of the basic necessities, and we knew better than to complain. On some level, we knew our elders wanted more for us, even if they couldn't always articulate what more looked like. They wanted us to be gainfully employed, able to provide for our families and the generations coming after us. But they also hoped we'd be able to thrive in ways they couldn't. Everyone, no matter where they're from, wants the safety and comfort of knowing they can take care of themselves and their families. For so many in our community and those who are reading this book, the stress of not having enough money is suffocating. Living paycheck to paycheck, wondering if you have enough to rob Peter so you can pay Paul is not financial freedom. Many would say it is its own kind of prison, consuming all of your energy, physical and mental. Once you make it through 1 week, the only thing you can do is focus on the next week. The nonstop money stress can push you into all kinds of debt traps and jobs that crush your soul just to keep the lights on. Battling all that, the uncertainty, the indignity, the shame, takes a toll on you, throwing your nervous system off kilter, messing with your sleep, and breeding constant anxiety, always wary because the game feels fixed. These kinds of wounds cut deep across generations, the direct result of systems taking so much more than they give back. Discriminatory housing policies have kept Black families from getting the credit and loans that serve as the backbone of financial stability. One reason the average Black family today owns just 10% as much wealth as its white counterparts. Then those same institutions and systems turn around and label our financial challenges the result of poor decisions, as if the game weren't rigged from the start. A lot of knowledge about finance taught to MBA students and the white middle class is never taught in many working class communities of color. This disparity leaves many Black parents without the means to educate their children about critical financial tools, such as stock options, real estate investments, debt management, and the significance of home ownership and life insurance, depriving us of economic resources that are readily available to others. But too often, that lack of resources framed as ignorance or irresponsibility instead of the outcome of discrimination. When we look back at our lives, we were always in pursuit of the kind of financial freedom our elders wanted for us. As Black men, we have always been keenly aware of how vital freedom is to our people. Many Black and brown people can trace our collective histories back to a moment when the desire for freedom was so potent that the only thing to do was to fight for it. We are able to enjoy many liberties and opportunities because someone else fought on our behalf. And our mission as the founders of the educational platform, Earn Your Leisure, has always been to level the playing field for our community. That means fighting for freedoms denied to us and highlighting the need for policy interventions, from increasing access to capital in underserved communities to granting reparations to Black people to atone for slavery and systemic discrimination, while also providing Black and brown communities with financial knowledge, because applied knowledge is power.